Hi everyone, welcome to the third mini lesson for pirouettes. We are going to get started with our normal warm-up. We've been doing our single leg drops with bent knees. You can level up and try it with straight legs if that's something you're interested in, but I'm gonna keep it to bent legs for today. Let's get started with 20. This is 2, 4, 6, exhale down, inhale up, exhale, and inhale, exhale down, inhale up. When you exhale, you should feel your stomach hardening up or tightening a little bit, and I want you to pay close attention to what that feels like on your hands. We want to get in tune with this engagement one day of what it's like to just mildly engage your core without crunching. You can do it if you're almost done. Next is going to be 20 bicycles. Opposite elbow to knee, and switch, and exhale, and exhale, and exhale. Keep going. Keep your shoulders off the ground the whole entire time as you switch. This will really help you to feel the slight engagement of the core that we were talking about just earlier. Four, 3, 2, and last twist. And that's it, everyone. Okay, we'll move on to the leg drops. So both legs up in the air, then both legs to 45 or lower, then both legs up. Keep going. And up. Keeping that mild engagement in your core the whole time. Okay, just 2 more before we're done with the warm-up. Down and up, feeling your back against the floor. Down and up. That's it. We're gonna jump straight into bar. I'm hoping to go pretty quickly today so that I can add in some new combinations. We are going to be reusing the last plie combination. So we're gonna start in first position with 2 demis and then 1 grand, stretching forward, up, stretching back, recover. Second position, 2 demis, 1 grand, into the bar, away. Fourth position, 2 demis, 1 grand, forward and back. Fifth position, 2 demis, 1 grand, and into the bar, away from the bar. And then we'll end just in 5th position here. Okay, let's just get straight into it. Right side, starting in first position, 6 and 7. And 8, demi-plie, up, demi-plie, and up. So this is not an ab exercise, but can you feel your core mildly engaging? And up, all the way down. Even here, feeling your core as you roll up your spine. Back, recover, second position. And demi, mild engagement and tightening in the core the whole time if you can. Stretch away, recover. Let's go into 4th position. Knees side. Both hips are facing front here. Make sure that they're not twisted. Stretch up to go down. Roll up. Stretch up to go back. Recover in 5th. 2 demis. Push the ground as you demi and push the ground to come up from your grand. Stretch to the bar. Last stretch. arms down, shoulders wide. Okay, great job. We are gonna head straight into our left side. 6, 7, 8. Press the ground with your foot. Remember, there's tension as you plie. Press and straighten. Demi, grand. Don't forget about the core. Up to go down. And as you roll up, use your core to do that. See what that feels like. And roll back. Second position. Keep the eyes and the hand tracking together. Allongé, all the way down. First position arms, open arms, stretch to the bar. Stretch forward, keep both knees straight. The top of your thighs should be squeezing against each other. And let's go into fifth position. Resist the ground, up. Press into the ground and come up. Demi, grand, smooth it out. Stretch into the bar. Thighs are still squeezing against each other here, and core is mildly engaging. Whew, that's it, everybody. Good job on your plies. Now we're on tendus. We are going to be reusing the combination we did in the previous lesson, but today we'll do it in fifth position. Right foot front, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and a half. Full point, half point, and in. Again, half and full, half and in, and a tendu. Close fifth. Tendu, close fifth, jete, close fifth, jete, close fifth to the side, and a full, and a half. Close front, half, full, half, close back, tendu, and close, tendu, and close, jete, and close, and brush, and close, and half, and full, and half, and close, half, full, half, close, tendu, and jete, and jete. Half, full, half, close, half, full, half, close, tendu, tendu, jete, jete. We're gonna go straight into the right side. Right foot front, fifth position, starting with our half toe, full toes. 7 and 8. Half toe, push against the ground, half toe, close fifth. Now tendus, and front, close fifth, brush the ground, close fifth, jete, close to the front, and close. Now side, half, press the ground, half toe, close front, half toe, push the ground, half toe, close back, tendu. Remember to go through half toe, even though it's faster. Half full, half close, jete, close front, jete, close back. Half toe, now big toe pushes to full toe, half toe, close, half toe, big toe push, half toe, close fifth. Go through half toe, half close, half full, half close, and jete, and close. Last jete to the side. You're almost there. Keep that right elbow up and lifted, and that left arm should be in front of you on the bar. Light touch on the bar. Tendu and close. Tendu, close front. Jete, close back. Jete, close front. Good job, everyone. I know that seems simple, but it is very, very technically challenging. We are going to go and head straight into our left side. So left foot front, 5th position. Let's get started, same thing. Half and a full, half and a close. Again. Pay attention to that left elbow, keep that lifted. Tendu and close, jete, close, jete, and close to the side. Full and a half, close front. Half, full, half, close back. Your feet should be burning from pointing your foot so hard this whole entire time. Jete, close, jete, and close to the back. Especially to the back, you're gonna have to keep that core lifted so that your upper body doesn't arch backwards. Keep the abs in as you jete. Half and a full, you're almost done. Elbow lifted, light touch on the bar. Make sure that that right hand is in front of you and not directly side of you when you're grabbing the bar. Last jete and close. Now we're going to be doing something completely new. We are going to be doing Temps Lies, which are essentially weight transfers. Start in 5th position with 5, 6, 7, and 8. And tendu, plie 4th. Tendu back, close 5th. Then tendu back, plie in 4th position, tendu front, close 5th. Now to the side and 2nd position, tendu the inside leg, close front, tendu, plie 2nd, tendu other leg, close front. And then we're going to do this all over again with arms. But if this is your first time doing this and you're not comfortable with adding in arms, stick with arms in 2nd, of course. And now again, tendu front, plie in 4th, tendu back, close 5th, and arm grounds when you close 5th. And then reversing this, tendu back, plie, tendu front, and close. And tendu, plie 2nd. Push, close 5th front. Tendu, plie 2nd. Push, close 5th front. And that's it. What I want you to focus on is how you are transferring weight from one leg to the other. So when you tendu front, all your weight is going to be in the back leg. When you plie, now you have weight equally distributed on both legs. And then you're gonna push that back foot, which means now your front foot is the weight-bearing leg. And then when you close, you're back to 50-50. So there's a lot of mini shifts. And then you tendu back, 50-50 weight, all the way in the back leg, and close. I have to cut myself off so that we can get started with this combination. Let's try our best, starting with right foot front, 5th position, transferring weight to the front. Tendu, plie 4th, tendu back, close 5th. Reverse, tendu back, plie 4th, tendu front, close 5th. Now to the side, plie in 2nd position, push, close front, left leg tendus, plie, push, close front. With the arms if you like. Tendu back, close 5th. Tendu back, Temps Lie, front, close 5th. To the side, plie 2nd, let go of the bar, push, close 5th. Tendu side, plie, and you can grab the bar again, close 5th. If you've never done a Temps Lie before, this was probably very challenging, but great job. The most common mistakes that I see when folks learn Temps Lie is that they're not moving their upper body with their legs. People will tendu front, and that's okay. And when they transfer the weight, their upper body will stay back because it doesn't want to move. But you have to make sure that the upper body goes with you. So you're on your back leg, and when you plie, you're 50-50 on both legs, which means your upper body needs to move right between your legs now. And then when you tendu that back leg, the upper body needs to be forward. So make sure that your upper body is gonna travel with your legs. And one way that will really help you to do this is if you free your bar arm. So when you Temps Lie front, the bar arm has to slide forward. And when you Temps Lie back, the bar arm has to slide back. You have to start getting used to this type of gliding at the bar. We do this quite often, and it's not really explained in a lot of detail, but I'm gonna try my best to talk about kind of what your arm does more often in the future lessons. But for now, I want you to think about the forward and back and how your arm and your upper body will need to move along with your legs. Okay, let's try the left side. Left foot front, 5th position. We're gonna start with the tendu front. 7 and 8. Tendu front, plie 4th. Your hand will slide forward on the bar, close back. Tendu back, plie, hand slides back, close 5th. Plie, let go of the bar. To the side, plie 2nd position, push and close with the arms up, plie, arabesque arms, and close. Tendu back, plie, up, close 5th, away from the bar tendu, plie, close front, tendu, plie, tendu, close 5th. Great job. Let's move on now. Next, we are going to be doing a Ronde jambe combination with développés. We're going to start with 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. Développé to the side and point and close, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Off the ground, 5, and 6, and 7. Reverse. 1 développé to the back and point and close. Same thing to the side and point, close back so that you can start your Ronde jambe in the right direction. So it's 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Off the ground for 5, 6, 7, and 8. We'll stretch forward and 2, roll up 3 and 4, all the way back, and come up to the bar, and 1, 2, come up 3, 4, other way 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we'll balance with passe flat at the end. Feel this knee go side and feel this other knee go side. And of course, feel your hips trying its best to maintain a straight line across. It's not really going to look perfectly straight, but what you really don't want is something like this, where you're lifting your hip for this knee. You want to drop this hip so that it's trying its best to maintain a straight line at the top with the other hip. Stay in this balance for as long as you can, and then the music will end. And then that's it, you're done. Okay, let's get into the right side. Right foot front, starting with développé front, then side. 7 and 8. Wrap and up, extend forward, close. Draw the leg up, knees side, extend, point, close front for ronde jambes. 2, 3, 4, off the ground, to the side, Lift the abs up. Reverse, développé. Wrap, up, extend, close, back for ronde jambes. The abs should be pulling up and mildly engaged here. Off the ground, side, front. Let's stretch. To the bar. Away. Come into passe balance on flat. Don't let the upper body fall backwards here. Lift yourself up and forward. Relaxing the shoulders. You're doing really well. You're almost there. That's it. Great job. Let's talk about the arms in the stretch. So when your arm is in second, this arm is slightly in front of you. It's not directly side of you, it's in front of you. This bar arm is also in front of you. But when you stretch forward, make sure the arm or the hand that's grabbing the bar moves forward so that you can do that stretch, and then it moves back when you recover. And then your arm will just stay slightly in front of you for all the back and the side and the side. But the forward one is where you really want to think about letting your arm traveling forward to support yourself. Okay, let's get straight into it. I'll try my best to remind you of that. Left foot front, we'll start with développé front and side. 7, 8. Open the arms, close. Keep that left foot pointed. There's going to be a tendency to unpoint that foot. Now for ronde jambe, front and front and front. Last one. Now off the ground. Keep that left foot pointed. Lift the abs up. Keep it lifted as you développé back. Same thing to this side. Abs in and up. Close back. Left elbow up. Off the ground. Really point that left foot. Getting ready for that right hand to slide forward in the bar as you stretch forward. Right hand slides back to the original bar arm position. Remember, light touch on the bar. Stretch to the side, recover, away. Let's go into our passe flat balance. Left foot pointed, heel forward, knee side. Pulling your abs up and forward here. Don't fall back here. This is a really tough balance, but I want you to try your best and fight for it, because this is the balance you're trying to achieve in pirouettes. Great job, everyone. And before we get off the bar, we are going to do the same releve combination that we did the last time, starting with 8 plie releves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Straight leg up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Susu. Right leg front. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Passe for 8 counts. And then we're going to go back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 7 straight legs. Then left side. Then passe. And then just come down. After that, doesn't matter how you come down, because you're already done with the hardest part. Okay, last exercise at the bar before we start our turns. You can do this. And 7, 8. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold Susu right foot front. 3, 4, 7, 8. Now up and passe. 7 and 8. Up, 2, 3, 4. 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Left foot front. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Passe. My calves are burning. We're almost there. Whew. Good job, everyone. That was a lot. Make sure to stretch out your calves. Welcome to center, everyone. So the last few mini lessons for this pirouette series have been heavily focused on the lower body. And today we are going to try to add some upper body concepts. And the first concept is going to be spotting. Let's just quickly go over what it looks like to spot. I'm going to try my best to not talk too much. I want you to just do this along with me. So turn towards your right arm and just do a quarter turn while looking forward. And then if you were to continue doing this quarter turn, this is where you're going to have to whip your head around and stay staring at whatever it is that you chose to stare at. So that's a spot. And let's try that again. Let's kind of break things down a little bit more. So you do that quarter turn, and around the quarter turn mark is where you have to whip that head around and then stay. So a little bit faster, quarter, and whip the head around. Stare, stare, stare. Quarter turn, whip your head around, stay, stay, stay with the head. So that's essentially what spotting is going to look like when you're turning. You turn your body a tiny bit, but then if you keep turning your body and you don't let your neck whip around, your back gets kind of funky, essentially. So there's a point where you just have to let your head go around so that you can finish the rotation. And it's usually the quarter turn mark. And then you have to whip around. So if you have a lot of mobility in your neck, it might be a little bit more than a quarter turn where you have to kind of whip your head around, but the rule of thumb is going to be usually at the quarter mark. The quarter turn mark is when you whip the head around. Right now I'm demonstrating the whip around in a really aggressive manner, but it's really not that. Your neck is pretty loose and then it just turns, and it's loose and it turns, and quarter turn and whip around, quarter turn and whip around. So it's not like a snap of the neck. You want your neck to be pretty relaxed. So if your neck is hurting while you're doing the spotting exercise, you gotta tone it down a notch, essentially, because you're doing it too intensely. Let's try this to the left side. So we're gonna turn towards the left arm, quarter turn, whip around. And you can move your feet a little bit faster to get the feeling. Whip around. Quarter turn, whip the head around. Quarter turn, whip the head around. Quarter turn, and around. Okay, and that's it. So now we're gonna move on to our quarters and half pirouette drills that we've been doing in every single mini lesson. And let's talk about how we can incorporate the spotting into our pirouette drills. So I'm gonna demonstrate this on flat because I wanna do this in slow motion, but the real combination is going to be on half point. So 5, 6, 7, 8, tendu, back, plie fourth, pirouette, close, back. So what I'm doing is I'm tenduing, I'm gonna plie, I'm gonna do my quarter turn, leaving my head, and then whip it to the end. So let me do that again facing you, because I think it makes more sense when I'm facing you. So you tendu back, you plie in fourth position, you do your quarter, look, and close. Tendu back, plie, leave the head, look, close. Tendu back, plie, leave the head, look, close. It's not really going to be in that type of cadence, but I'm exaggerating it so you know what I'm talking about. So even though you're doing the quarter turns, I don't want you to directly just face whatever angle it is that you're facing. You want to leave the head and then look. 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 I hope that makes sense. For the half turns, you're gonna have to look forward, and then as you turn, you leave the head and you look back. Look forward, as you turn, you whip the head towards the end. So there has to be some kind of sustained movement with the head. You do have to look and then move. Look and then move. The spotting might be really dramatic and aggressive at the beginning, but we want to eventually tone it down. If you have to do it really dramatically because that's the only way to get in your body, that's totally okay. But try your best. Let's get into our 4 quarters and 4 halves.
Starting with our right foot back. 7 and 8. Tendu back, plie fourth. Tendu, plie, try to spot. Tendu, plie, leave the head, then look, close. Tendu, plie, leave the head, look. Plie and a half. Try your best to keep your spot. Last one. Fight for the balance. And that's it.
Again, I want to emphasize that this is really a drill exercise. In reality, it's going to be really rare for you to do a quarter or half turn and have to spot, because we don't really do half or quarter turns in choreography or variations. We usually do the full 360 rotation and just multiple times of it. If this is feeling weird, don't worry about it. I advise you to just push through, because it's just meant to be a classroom type of exercise. So we're going to do the same thing now, going to the left side.
Left foot back. Make sure that you're bringing your foot back in a small fourth to do the plie fourth. Tendu, small fourth, up. And of course, you got to add in the spotting today. Tendu, deep plie. Tendu, deep plie. Half turn. Keep the abs still engaged and lifted. I know there's a lot to think about. You can do this. Last one. Great job, everyone. Those were quite tough.
Okay, everyone, we're gonna give full pirouettes a try now. So what we're gonna do is tendu back, plie, and up, close, tendu back, plie, full turn, and close. Tendu back, passe, and down, and hold. Tendu back, plie, full turn, and hold. Even though I don't see any of you, I can already feel the dread that is probably in many of your eyes right now, because that's a very, very common thing, just be really afraid of turns. So with a single turn, something that helped me to feel like it was less scary is to think about floating. What I used to do, which was not very helpful, was I would plie really sharply and I would go up really sharply, which would result in a very uncontrollable fast turn. But for a single pirouette, for now, I want you to think about it as a float and a suspension. You're just going to plie and float around. It shouldn't really be a fast and sharp thing right now, because you have so much time and you're only doing one. It's no turn, then turn, and no turn, then turn, starting at the right side.
This combination will go by pretty quickly. I highly recommend doing this twice if you have the time. Tendu, plie, you're fighting for a balance, just balancing. Close. Tendu, plie, float around. Tendu, plie, fighting for a balance here. And as you turn, it's really the same as fighting for a balance.
So before we go into the left side, I want to bring back the idea of temps lies, or the transfer weight that we did at the bar. One correction I gave was that you have to move your upper body in the direction that you're transferring weight to. For example, if I'm going to transfer weight to my right side, my upper body will go with my legs. What you don't want to do is have your legs go and your upper body stay back. It needs to go with your legs. And the same thing applies for the passe up. So what you don't want to do is plie and stay back. That happens so often with beginners for pirouettes, is that they don't take their upper body with them and it stays back, and that makes the turn really scary because you're turning with your back arched, essentially. So just think about holding in the core and pulling up, and you're almost gonna go in a diagonal. You're going kind of like this, because I'm not really going straight up and straight down. I'm going forward and up at the same time. So that's really the force. So I want you to keep that in mind as you do this to the left side and as you do your pirouettes from now on, is that the force is going to be more diagonal than straight up or straight down. And remember, the upper body has to go with you when you're up in releve. And if you can manage it, try to throw in the spotting. Okay, let's go into the left side now.
Okay, left side, best side, you can do this. Tendu back, plie, body up and forward. Same thing. Plie, up and forward. Tendu, plie, and balance. Okay, last one to the left shoulder. You can do this slowly. Great job, everyone. You're done. I know for some of you that was probably your first time doing full pirouettes. Congratulations on making it all the way here. I am so happy for you. Pirouettes are a really long journey, and a lot of it at the beginning is just getting over the fear of turning. So it really just comes down to practicing this as much as you can, and after you get over the fear is really when we can start working on strengthening your technique. But that's it for today. I will see you all in the next lesson. Bye everyone.